She said we could start.
We're on. So you look up there.
Oh, okay.
So you're going to
Oh.
open
Call to order.
to call to order.
I'd like to call to order the Senior Concerns Commission meeting for February 2nd, 2026 at 6 PM.
Yeah. Excellent. First item on the...
First item on the agenda is the roll call. Can we do the roll call, Susan?
Sure. Cindy,
Here.
Beverly,
Present.
me, here, our trustee, Tina.
Here. Here comes Janet.
This is
We'll
Janet.
give her a second to jump on up here with us.
Up there?
Sure, come on up. Come sit next to Cindy.
Is that who that is?
Yes.
Okay. And Janet Bly just walked in.
Janet is our staff liaison.
Good evening, Janet.
Hi. Okay, we can move on to...
Pledge of
Next
Allegiance.
thing is...
The Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Next on the agenda is public comments. We don't have anybody signed up this evening for the public agenda items or the non-agenda items. So then we will go to number 5, which is old business. Adopt a senior, and we're going to give updates and further discussion.
Okay, so I have some news. I received some information from President Patrick and was able to get in touch with staff and management over at Willowbrook District 88, and we have a meeting scheduled for this Wednesday. If anybody can come to it at 2 p.m. Was it 2 p.m.? Did I
Noon.
say?
Yeah.
You said noon before. Is it 2 or noon?
No, it's 2 p.m.
2 p.m.
at Willowbrook High School. And with Jean Barbinelli, I believe it's pronounced, and some other staff members over there to discuss the topic that we talked about. We're going to call it for right now, adopt a grandparent. And they're super excited about the concept. And a few things that I wanted to kind of say in reference to that is I kind of had an idea that I also have information for the Boy Scouts that I'd like us to reach out to as well. Because I think if we can get some kids from the school, if we can get some kids from the Boy Scouts, and even if we wanted to do Girl Scouts to get involved, it could be something that could be really great. One idea I had was as far as working with the schools, and we can kind of run this past them when we go to the meeting, is maybe taking, if we have like seniors that are willing to do the program with us, maybe doing something where we get them like a tassel, or we get them something to put on their sashes for graduation, something to symbolize that they did this with our community, and maybe have the senior that they are hooked up with present them with it at the graduation ceremony, if the school would be willing for that. It's just kind of an idea. I thought maybe that with like the Boy Scouts, because I know that they're so big on patches, maybe we could have patches made up and they could be presented with those as something to show that they did the program as well. These are just kind of some things we can kind of talk about with the school and amongst ourselves of ideas on recognizing any of the kids that come forward to help us out with the program. So our meeting is Wednesday again at 2 o'clock at Willowbrook High School. And do you guys have any ideas you want to share, or anything, if you can't make it, any questions you want us to bring forward, or what's your thoughts on how to maybe come up with the program, or anything you'd like to say to contribute to discussion?
I'm trying to think if I can be there on next Wednesday at 2.
This Wednesday.
Oh, this Wednesday at 2.
Yeah, the 4th. Yeah.
I could be there, but it would be a little after 2. If
Okay.
that's okay?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I don't see where that would be a problem.
Okay. Because I have a prior commitment, but it's
Okay.
over at 2.
Yeah, no problem. I'm sure, I don't know how long we'll be there for, but I would gather that it's going to be at least minimum a half hour.
Okay.
You know, to kind of go through the motions of like how we could go about running something like that, how many students maybe we'd be interested in and whatnot, and see if we can get something started. Any other ideas or questions or anything pertaining to that? No?
No.
Okay. Okay.
Next on the agenda is 5B, Villa Park Senior Volunteer of the Year. So do we have any updates or discussions or changes on that?
Janet, is that something you were ever involved in?
No, I mean, I've been the staff liaison for 6 or 7 years, and in that time, their program was not active.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So, I'm not sure, this came from Riley on staff asking, because it had been on the website, if we wanted to continue to do that, Senior of the Year, as well as the Senior Fair. And I was not aware of it either, so I said, well, I'm not sure, let me talk to the commission and see. So temporarily, she pulled it down off of the website. So I wasn't 100% sure. I know that she gave me a little bit of information on the newsletter, but I don't have anything else on that. I was told that, Cheryl told me that she believes it was just kind of something more that Hosanna had done. And it wasn't necessarily a senior, it was just like a volunteer of the year for Villa Park. It just so happened to be, it was always a senior that was picked. That could be something, I don't know if we want to continue to do that, or if we think it's a good idea or not. I would love to hear feedback from Janet on that, because she works so much with the seniors, and there's so much that they do and are involved in already.
Well, yes, I do have a lot of seniors that volunteer at my programs, serving lunches and whatnot, but I think if this is going to be a Volunteer of the Year award chosen through our commission, it might take a little while to get a group of seniors that do volunteer at different things throughout, I don't know who we would pull from and who would be, how we would nominate somebody if it's a commission thing.
Oh, yeah.
If the idea is they're doing things they're volunteering for the commission, that's what I mean.
So do you think it's something maybe we should just squash for now and?
I think it might
focus
take a
on-
little while to grow the base
Okay.
of people to choose from.
Okay. Okay, so maybe it's just something we kind of keep working towards.
Sure.
Okay.
Keep on the agenda, we can keep it on the agenda and table it, maybe come up with some ideas on how to start that program and move forward. Okay. Anybody else got any more ideas on that?
No, I think that's a good idea to bench it right now and see how we can grow it in the future.
Okay. Okay, I guess we can move along then.
Okay, moving along to 5C. Now, is that included in with the Volunteer of the Year, the Senior Fair?
Not a topic I'm aware of 100%.
Same thing, the last time there was a senior fair that the Senior Concerns Commission put together was probably 5 or 6 years ago. It was held at the VFW just because that was the only space available. I mean, it was a success. They had enough vendors to make it worthwhile people going. You didn't know they liked going to senior fairs.
So I think that the senior fair too, kind of from what I was told in the past, they had kind of like a bunch of places come and kind of just you know, like how town hall was for us? We could do like the senior fair the same way, where we bring in like a bunch of different places, like maybe there's, somebody sitting there who can discuss like how to do wills, you know, like why it's good for you to have a will, and somebody else to discuss like, solicitators, you know what I mean? Another
Well, they
one
do
to
that at the
discuss, like-
SALT, don't they?
The SALT meetings usually have one person that presents a topic. At the senior fair in the past, they had maybe 15, 20 vendors there, a lot of insurance companies, people that can help people set up Medicare plans. They had all the senior living facilities in the area were invited and attended.
Oh,
Okay. So it was a pretty big event.
It was a nice size event.
Nice size event, okay. And then I know that, they said that normally that was done in May,
Yes.
which is a short period of time away to
Yeah.
try to,
We'd have to get inviting people now.
yeah.
okay. Now, is that, the fair was done by itself, Janet? Or was it something of its own entity, or was it in combination with something else?
No, it was its own event.
Okay, so maybe, do you think it'd be possible then to maybe, seeing as May is right around the corner and we are just looking into this and would need to obviously make connections with places to put this in place, do you think we could maybe think about changing the date to a different?
Maybe a fall.
Okay.
Give us plenty of time to get on people's radar.
Right, okay,
Because especially the senior living facilities, they're very active in their marketing, so they may be booked. We'd have to give them, I think if we
yeah.
gave them a date 6 months out, it would be helpful.
okay. And then we could use the facility at the rec center. Do we have anything open and available? Any
We'd have
dates?
to maybe pick a couple dates even tonight, and I could look in the morning to see, make sure that nothing's in the facility.
Okay, so do you guys want to entertain looking at some dates for that? Okay. So what are we thinking?
See, August, September?
September.
Okay.
September, okay. Is there a specific day it was usually done? Was it like a weekend thing?
It was a weekday,
A weekday?
weekday
Okay.
morning, like 10 to 1.
Okay.
Okay.
1 PM, okay. Do you have your schedule for the rec center in front of
The
you?
only day that I could not, that the facility wouldn't be available would, because I have a big program that day, they would conflict with the people that would go to the senior fair, would be September 10th.
Okay, so not September 10th.
And also not September 15th, because that's a SALT meeting.
Okay.
Okay, so SALT is September 15th. Not the 10th.
Maybe not that first week of
Okay.
September, because
Yeah.
it's Labor Day, people.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
So maybe like sometime the week of the 21st to the 25th?
Yeah.
I'll look at availability for all days
Okay.
that week and let you know.
Okay,
If they're all open, then we can choose next time.
Okay.
okay.
Yeah.
So we should table voting and picking a day
For
for the
the,
next meeting in March, so that way Janet can look at the dates and let us know what's available.
okay.
And then we can go ahead and try to pick a date and then start getting a list of vendors that we can make calls to and who's going to call who and
Okay.
go from there.
Yeah.
Sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
So, we got to vote on that, right?
No, because we don't have a date just yet.
Well, don't we have to table it?
Well, yeah. Yeah, I guess we can vote to table it, to keep it under an old business. So we can vote to, discuss it at the next meeting to pick a date.
Okay, so we're going to table 5C, the senior fair, until the next meeting.
Right, so you need a motion to table 5C to the next meeting,
Which is March 2nd.
March 2nd, correct. So does somebody want to make that motion?
I move that we table 5C.
Okay. And somebody want to second it?
I second it.
Okay. Next meeting. Okay, and then, do you want to do a vote, Susan? Roll call.
Oh,
All in
okay.
favor.
All in favor of
Aye.
the motion?
Aye.
Aye.
Oh, I can't vote, sorry. All not in favor? Any nays?
No nays.
Okay, good. Okay, then that motion will pass.
Okay, moving on to 5D, Senior Concerns Directory. We had talked about getting a list of all the seniors for template ideas and gathering information. Directory.
Seniors' concerns, okay. I think I printed some stuff out. I guess, like, the best person to talk to about that would probably be Janet. I don't know, do you have some sort of a, kind of a
Directory of
directory of your own that you work on?
I have a database
Okay,
for my newsletter,
okay,
but that's just, for mailing purposes, not for sharing it in a directory.
Right.
For contact purposes.
but maybe we could even use that to kind of reach out and say, would you like to be on a,
Sure.
we could use some of the events, like maybe at the Salt and whatnot, to ask people if they'd
That would
like
be
to
a good time to do it, because there's also a database for the SALT mailing that goes out, inviting folks to the meetings. That database is managed by Sonia Bregman.
Okay.
I'm sure that most of my database is 328 people. I'm not sure how big hers is, but there's going to be a lot of the same people on
right.
the database, so either one could probably be used. But the SALT meeting would be a fantastic way to get them, because that's them, that's the
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, I think let me see what I have.
When is the
printed.
next SALT?
March 10th.
Did I write it?
No.
At 10 a.m.?
Yes.
Is it always in the same room?
Yes. Do you want the dates for the year, as long as I don't know if it's an agenda item, but I can wait till I make my comments, but I do have the dates for the year.
Yes, please.
So it'll be June 16th, September 15th, and December 15th.
December.
And the building is booked for all those dates.
And it's 10 a.m.
For all of them?
for all of them?
Usually, it's helpful to have people arrive the commission arrive a little earlier,
Early.
maybe 9:30.
Okay.
but
Yeah.
Especially if there's going to be, decorations to put out and whatnot.
Let's see. This is the transportation one.
Okay.
It's the yard cleanup and whatnot, okay. So, I guess, like, we would, this is something that is gonna take a little bit of time to kind of get some outreach and start getting some names and whatnot together to put like a directory together. And then what I was thinking is like breaking up the list once we get one formed amongst all of us, and then just like you being assigned maybe to that list. And then like during the times of winter and summer, just kind of reaching out and making sure that the seniors that are on that list are okay, that there is nothing that they need, are they warm, are they cooled off, is there anything that they need done, and reach out to them in that way.
And I think for the seniors, it'll be important if we're asking them at the SALT meeting to put their names on a list, to let them know exactly what the list will be used for, that it's not, it's a directory, but it's a directory for this commission.
Right.
It's not a directory that's going to be shared.
Public, right.
Public directory.
Right.
Right. So they'll be more willing to sign up
Right.
if we tell them that it is for something a program that'll start where we will be checking on people, seeing if they need anything and
Right.
whatnot, then I think we'll get people to sign up.
Yeah.
Okay, that's excellent advice. Does anybody else have any other ideas for that, on how to? I know, Bev, you work very closely with the VFW.
Uh-huh.
And maybe we could see about trying to see if there's some seniors there that would like to go on the list. Maybe we could reach out to there. I know that the VFW is always very willing to help us out with a lot of stuff, so maybe that's a good contact as well.
Okay.
Okay, so we should probably
Table this.
table that to the next meeting.
Okay.
I guess what we kind of need to do is also like vote to see, like, these are items that we for sure want to start to tackle this year.
Right.
So we already did for the senior fair. We probably should vote to see if we want to do the senior directory, and then move along from there. So does somebody want to make a motion to go ahead and move forward with taking on a seniors concerns, like, directory to start?
When she said, would we, blah, 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 somebody else is running my mouth. We're gonna speak to the seniors at the SALT meeting on the 10th.
Okay.
So our next meeting is March 5th,
Which is before that.
or March 2nd, I'm sorry. Yeah, so we can't table it till
Yeah, that's why I'm saying if you guys want to go ahead and proceed with doing the senior concerns directory,
yes,
and that's an item you want to accomplish on this commission starting immediately for this year, then you need to vote. Somebody needs to
Oh, I
make a
see.
motion.
Okay.
So we can do that and make it an item that we work on.
okay. I'll make a motion to,
I don't know if you,
I can,
I don't know, can the chair make a motion to do that?
No,
No.
Okay,
I don't
then-
think
neither
so.
can I.
oh, you can't,
No,
you're.
me neither can I.
No.
Okay,
Because we're
so
staff.
what do you ladies?
Would one of you ladies like to make that motion?
So what exactly is the motion that we are going to tackle this?
The motion would be that you'd like to make a motion to proceed with making a seniors'
Senior-
concerns directory.
Right.
Like making that something on the list that we are going to for sure 100% do.
Work on in 2026.
She's doing notes.
Oh.
She's taking notes.
I'll make a motion that we make the senior concerns directory a project that we tackle in 2026.
Bev, would you
I
like?
second it.
Okay. Now you guys can vote.
Okay.
All in favor?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, that
Okay.
passed. Great.
All right. We'll get the hang of this eventually. Us newbies.
I'm not used to being the one that runs the meeting, so
Sorry.
I'm used to just being the one that's, go ahead.
Okay. Still under 5E is the Villa Park Fest table.
Okay. So you guys want to talk about that?
I think it's a great idea.
I'm sorry, what is it?
Villa Park Fest, having a senior concerns table there?
Is that the fest that's on the, near the Prairie Path?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. So, in my opinion, I think that like any time, and I had a meeting today with President Patrick, and he even said that he thinks that like any time there's an opportunity for the seniors, or any commission for that fact of the matter, to be able to put a table somewhere that the village is having, is always a great opportunity. We have tables always available. We have our tablecloth.
Right.
We still have little giveaways from the town hall that we can always bring.
Right.
And we can always then talk to seniors about the projects that we're going to be starting, get some feedback from them, see if there's any other concerns they have that they would like us to know about and tackle. And being that it's hard to get seniors to come out in the evening, opportunities like that are good ones
Yeah.
for us to take that are during the daytime.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, I think that having a table at the Villa Park Fest, would be probably a very wise idea.
I totally agree.
Ladies, anybody else? Do we know
do you
what the date is?
Yeah, what is
for
the
that?
No, the date has not been selected yet.
It
Okay.
hasn't been selected,
It's
okay.
usually in June?
Yes.
Okay.
And then I think too, being that there's so much going on in the village, I know that another commission, I want to say off the top of my head, it was the Fun Commission, had mentioned something about having a general calendar, just like an all events calendar, because as different commissions are trying to pick days to do
Yeah.
things, there's so many commissions and so many things going on at once, that trying to pick a day, and then maybe you pick a day, and then that day's not available because there's already so much going on that day, would be something wise. So I'll see what I can do about trying to figure out all the other events and figure out how we can get like an event calendar going.
For the
or-
commissions?
Yeah, for the commissions, yeah. I'll talk to the President Patrick about that and see what we can do with that. But in the meantime, we can vote that that's something that we want to do, and then just we can table it then, because obviously we don't have a date. But if that's something you guys know for sure we want to do,
Yes.
let's make a motion, let's lock that in, that that's something we're going to do, and put it on the agenda for next time. So would somebody entertain making a motion?
I'll make a motion that we have a Senior Concerns Commission table at the Villa Park Fest when the date is determined.
Okay, date to determine, and, Bev,
I'll second it.
did you, okay, and then you want to do a roll call vote? Or,
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
okay,
Okay.
passed.
Pass. Okay, moving on to 5F, a senior spot in the village newsletter.
Okay, so, the newsletter is what I gave you guys a copy of. Riley had shared that with me. So when I talked to Manager Rivas about kind of putting a spot for the seniors on the newsletter, Manager Rivas does his own newsletter and he does them weekly. He felt that that was something that like is just his newsletter, but he did pass me on to Riley.
Which one is his newsletter, the Village Roundup?
No,
No, his is the manager one that comes out every week.
I never see that
Oh.
one. Okay.
Okay, you're not, maybe you're not signed up for it.
Who can sign up for anything on that
Manager's report
website?
on Fridays? That
The,
just goes to staff.
does it just go to staff? It doesn't go out to the public? Okay.
I don't believe so.
Is there one that he puts out to the public?
There's a
I
Village
I
Roundup
think
that
I
comes
think
out
the
once a
newsletter
month.
that you're referencing here is not this newsletter. This is,
No, it's
is-
not this one.
the Village
Village
Matters
Roundup.
goes, maybe you're,
I thought
It's
it
the-
was on the website though, too, for people to be able to see.
we do get it because there is a letter from the
yeah.
village manager.
But when we first discussed like doing a spot for the seniors in the newsletter, I thought maybe we would have him put a little spot in, but he likes to keep his just for manager only. So then Riley sent this out to me and said this would be a good opportunity to do that because it comes out like quarterly, I think.
No,
it
this
comes
is the
out.
newsletter that I produce internally that goes to my database, and it's just a monthly newsletter. I can always add something in this, maybe if.
Okay, then
a
maybe
blurb.
this is just
I
a
think what's being
example.
referenced is the Village Matters newsletter that goes out
that's
to.
the one.
Quarterly
Right,
one.
that goes out quarterly to
Right.
residents.
But there's also an email one, the Village Roundup, that comes out
In the roundup.
once a month, I think it is. There's a note
So
from,
I think she
Kevin
wanted to,
Patrick?
she thought that it would be good to do like a seniors thing in the quarterly one. Mm-hmm. So I don't, maybe she's giving me this as a reference then as to what you do already? Mm-hmm. And so, I don't know, do you guys think that then that's just too much or? Wow. Yeah, I know, this is a great
crazy.
newsletter.
I could put in something in a blurb in mine, just like,
Okay.
about, for example, I'll be working on the March one coming up, and I'll put the SALT meeting in there.
Okay.
And explain a little, because I don't think the people that attend the SALT meeting really understand that it's a Senior Concerns Commission function to put on the SALT meeting, so that could be explained in the thing. Because the letter they get inviting them to the meeting just is an invitation to the meeting and tells them who the speaker's going to be.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so maybe if we could let them know that it's put on by the commission, and maybe we could throw our next date.
Right, and once we firm up a date for when the Village Matters comes up, the next one, which will cover late summer into fall, once we have our date for we could do it maybe, because the Village Matters is usually packed, each department gets a page. So we could see if we can fit a blurb in there just about, save the date for new senior fair or something like that.
Okay, so is that the quarterly one?
Yeah, the Village Matters is the quarterly one.
Village Matters is
Yeah.
what's that called? Okay, Village Matters. There's so many of them.
But there's also the email one that comes out about once a month.
Okay, quarterly. I don't know who does that one.
Riley
I don't know
does
who
that.
does it, but
Riley does the once a month
Village
one,
Matter,
too?
no, the Village, I'm not sure. I think she does both of those for the Village, yeah.
Okay, because she just mentioned to me that they thought the quarterly one would be the good fit for that, so, I'm not sure. I'll get more information from her
well, the
on
quarterly
that.
one because it's mailed.
Right,
Yeah, and the other one is email only.
and then
is
Janet, you
okay.
said you could kind of put a little blurbs in here and there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Janet, if you need any help with
Yeah.
anything with the seniors going on at the community center, I think I got my cards with me.
Oops.
I'll give you one of my cards, it's got my phone number on it.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that's crazy that you do all of this.
She does a lot.
Well,
They keep them busy.
Yeah, a
Well,
lot
it's
more
like-
than I ever knew or
Senior
thought.
Concerns Commission needs to help you.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what we're
You do
here
with the
for.
SALT, so that's
Yeah,
an
I
important
know.
role, and they love that program.
I know.
Tina, where do people get this?
Yeah, I know.
It's mailed to them.
It's mailed to the seniors. Janet does
Okay.
it.
So give Janet your address so she can add you on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a senior, but I'd like to get one.
I'll send one
mean-
here, I'll mail you a hard copy to Village Hall.
Please.
I'll put 20 South Ardmore on it.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so, okay, well, we got some information on that, so maybe
Okay.
we can, continue to talk about that at another meeting.
Okay. So, do I table this? Or just,
We can table it.
okay.
Somebody want to Bev, you want to make a motion to table discussing the newsletter to the next meeting?
Okay, I move that we table the discussion of the senior newsletter till our next meeting.
And then we need a second.
I second the motion.
Okay. Roll call?
All in favor?
I,
Aye.
All opposed?
Opposed?
None.
None.
Okay. So we'll table that.
Okay. Moving along on the agenda to number 6, new business. 6A is the discussion of this March 10th SALT meeting.
And that's all Janet.
All right, so the date is selected. Typically, the letter that Officer Bregman sends out will go out about 10 days prior. So she'll need to be just, contacted that, yeah, that is our date, so the letter can go out. Then we would need to order, or the commission would need to order lunch for people. In the past, for the March SALT meeting, it was always a corned beef sandwich meal from Highview.
Highview, yeah.
Okay.
Coney and Chris are great to work with there. I'm not sure what the budget is for the commission, but I would recommend, maybe in the past, they got a lot of food. They got a sandwich, they got potato salad, they got soup. Depending on what the prices have looked at, like at Highview, maybe scale back to just a sandwich, and then we, buy bagged chips and whatnot. They always get donuts at 10:30. The police bring the donuts, they pay for those.
Okay.
Coffee and donuts are at 10:30. The speaker usually starts around 11 or so, and then lunch is served at noon with dessert that the commission buys.
I'm sorry, the speaker was at,
Usually about 11 o'clock.
11 and
Yeah,
then
11,
lunch.
11:30.
Okay.
Lunch is at noon. And then it wraps up pretty quickly after that.
So how much does the lunch usually run? I know last time we paid, what was it, was it 500 for the last one we did?
That's a fair budget for it,
Okay.
especially because food needs to be ordered for 60 people.
Okay, 60 people.
Mm-hmm.
Now, do we order that food, or do you order it? Do we just give you a budget, and who
I'm happy to
actually-
order it if I knew what the budget is. If $500 is going to be the budget for the meeting, I can certainly go to Highview and work with them for that. Highview doesn't deliver, so for the day off, we'll have to get a couple people to go over there, pick up 60 meals. I mean, I have a good relationship with both Chris and Tony at Highview, so I can certainly ask them to honor a $10 price, because, prices are so much higher than they were last
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know if the commission wants, in the past, Salt had kind of over-the-top decorations, I mean, really nice decorations, but they had a, kind of an inventory of decorations. You'd have to start from the bottom up, and now so next year there will be St. Patrick's Day decorations, but
okay.
it's also a decision the commission can make, whether you want to do that or not.
Okay. So we need to, we need to do a budget for food. We need to come up with that today. Budget
Yeah.
for food and decorations. And then we have, so this one's March, so we have 1, 2, 3 more of those after.
Yeah, they're quarterly.
Was our budget that was given to us, was it 2,000? Oof, that's cut.
Well, not if you can go to the dollar store.
Yeah, but you have to remember that that budget is like for everything. I mean, we would have,
Oh, I see.
we would have to go back if we look like we're gonna go over budget, we have to go back then and ask for more. And being that the budget is so tight already, I really would not want to do that unless we absolutely have to. So if we have to scale back a little bit on what we're going to serve for the lunch,
Well, I
or where
would-
we're going to get the lunch from.
I would volunteer to get the decorations. So you don't have to include that in your budget.
Okay. If you guys want to.
I'm not familiar with it. What are we decorating?
So, we decorate the room, if you want to.
Just table decorations.
Okay, so we're looking for.
And, I think the commission, I don't know, maybe a stock of, plates, napkins, cups. We have to serve drinks are part of the budget for the meal.
Okay.
I have coffee at the rec center, so doesn't need to be purchased, but drinks, the meal, and dessert, which can be just cookies, doesn't have to be anything elaborate. And the table decorations don't have to be over the top either, maybe a table decoration per, a little centerpiece or whatnot per table would be fine.
Tablecloths?
No, we don't use tablecloths anymore because the tables at the rec center are beautiful. And
Okay.
the people like to see the tables.
Okay.
Okay,
In the past, we just had kind of folding tables like that. They weren't so nice to look at, so we covered them.
okay.
Okay.
But no, we don't need tablecloths.
Okay.
So just to,
How many tables?
10.
10?
so we're looking at 10 decorations, some plates, napkins, cups, the food, and the dessert.
And, food and drink,
Okay.
which can be
Food, drinks,
decaf tea and lemonade is good
Okay.
for them. No pop is needed.
tea, lemonade,
My pen died.
decaf.
Nice.
Okay. And you said coffee's already,
Right, and the donuts are taken care of.
coffee and donuts are taken care of, okay?
'Cause even if Highview or anybody works with the commission at $10 a meal, that's still $600
That's still
for
$600.
just the food. It's not
Just the
the-
food,
One time.
For one
right.
time.
Correct.
Yeah, so the meal can be scaled back a little bit.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be a corned beef sandwich either. I mean, it could be something else too.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
but
so
we
you guys
can't
gotta-
disappoint the seniors.
They are
if
used to
they're
corned beef
expected.
sandwiches.
So, do you guys wanna do a 600 for the corned beef, just so we can.
But I'm
try to-
thinking, like, to get Highview to
gonna
be
be
at a
more than
$10
that,
per
yeah.
meal price. I think it might have to be just the sandwich,
Just the sandwich.
which is not a bad thing. I mean, they don't, other than, because in the past it was a sandwich with soup and I think potato salad in there. Oh, wow. There's a lot of food.
That's a lot for.
Yeah.
A lot of food. And I doubt very much that that could be $10 a
No.
meal out the door.
Yeah,
And they
Sandwich
were-
and then,
Were they individually boxed?
Yes.
Like box lunch?
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's a lot too, okay.
so if you guys decide just offering them a sandwich and we can get, boxes of chips.
Chips.
yeah,
Yeah.
we could get
Chips.
that like from a Costco or something, get
Yeah,
little
yeah.
individual bags, to the, where we could do, okay, so if we do sandwich, chips, and then cookies, say for dessert, we could even get those from like a Costco or something, where they'd hopefully be cheaper.
The village has a account with Restaurant Depot.
Oh, okay.
Really? Awesome. Wow, okay. That's great. Restaurant Depot.
My pen died. Do you have extra pen, ma'am?
I do.
Thank you, because mine died.
Here.
Oh, thank you. I'll give it back to you.
Okay, so then, what are you thinking, Janet, in your expertise of
Yeah.
doing this for so many years?
Right?
How
We're
much-
gonna be coming
How
to
much
you.
do you think we should budget for this one?
$500 at least, so that takes the budget though, right?
Yeah.
For four of
Still
them.
have chips and, there's no way we're doing it for 500. If the sandwich is, I mean, it's a no-brainer. Sandwich is $10, there's 60 meals, that's $600 right there. We still have cookies and beverages, that's gonna be probably another, with paper goods included, that's an easy another couple $100.
Yep.
So that's
But
like
if you
more
buy,
like
like if you go to
$900.
Costco,
What is the budget for the year for the commission?
Trying to get Kevin 2,000 is what
Okay.
I remembered it being.
I mean, if you get paper plates and napkins and things like that from Costco,
In bulk?
yeah, then we'd have
Be
it for
able
the
to
rest
have
of the
it for-
meetings.
Okay. We got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4.
And there's what, 250 plates in that?
There's, hang on. So we need 240 of everything to get us through the four luncheons.
I mean, does the commission, I mean, I don't know if this is like, I don't think it's set in stone that the SALT program is held 4 times a year. It has traditionally been 4 times a year, but if that's not budgeted, then maybe it could be looked at to do, going down to twice a year.
Is there,
Or, not, or going back to not lunch. I mean, Villa Park is unique in its SALT program in this area to be the only one where the seniors get a meal. Nobody else does a meal.
Okay, so let me ask you this. June, September, and December. December being Christmas is probably where we kind of would want to maybe do our
Yes.
best
Yes.
meal, I'm going to say, right?
yes.
Are you in agreeing that? Okay. So with that being said, maybe we scale back March, June, September, so in December we can do something really nice. So we got $2,000. I'm gonna say December, if we wanna make a real nice meal.
Like ham, sweet potatoes.
Yeah, I mean, you're looking at a pretty good buck for that.
At other towns, what do they do? Just like have coffee and cake or something?
Coffee and donuts,
Would people be upset if we did that?
yes.
Yeah, okay.
That's not gonna fly.
But, I mean,
Yeah.
change happens.
Yeah,
I
change
mean,
happens.
they were told at one point that maybe, the SALT program might not continue, and it is, so that's a plus.
Cut out one of the meetings.
It'd have to be spun pretty good to them, we're going back to we're going to donuts and coffee, but it is a free program.
Here's an idea. What about if we got something and made the food in the kitchen at the rec center?
Oh, that could be
Janet's
fun.
like,
I mean, it's doable, but it would have to, I don't know, I shouldn't say that outright, because I have a food handler's license, and I have to have that to be in the
Right.
kitchen preparing food.
Okay.
I don't know if that
Should
means
be
that
the-
everybody in that kitchen cooking
Has
has
to
to do
be,
it. I'd have to
yes.
look into that. I'm guessing, yes, probably.
Yes,
At the
they do.
minimum, a food service license or something, because we, as staff, all had to get certified.
Right,
Okay.
and I owned a restaurant, so we all had
Could
to
we
be
ask
certified.
Willowbrook's culinary class to fix it for us?
Even if we're doing like even if we're making sandwiches,
I don't know, I'll have to look into that.
you'd have to look
Yeah.
into that. Okay.
But that's an option.
Or catering training.
Well, I'm gonna say that we're gonna need to just pick a budget for now. I mean, we got $2,000, we have 4 events to put on. And even any expense towards anything else now is not gonna, obviously, I don't think this budget is gonna.
June can be hot dogs.
Hot dogs.
Hot dogs,
Hot dogs
Hot dogs and
dogs and chips.
pork and beans, right?
Do that or cake and coffee.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Scale
or,
back,
I
scale
mean,
back
can
for
we?
June and September.
What-
and then-
Is it, okay, I don't cook corned beef, so I don't know. Is it hard to cook corned beef?
Yes.
For that many people, yeah.
Yes,
Corned beef's
it would
super
be.
expensive.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's hard.
Yeah, this year it's really expensive.
So maybe then June, September, we're gonna have to obviously scale down
Yep.
if we wanna make March and
Yeah.
December our best ones.
And this would, if that's the decision, then I think it would be the opportunity at the March meeting to explain that maybe for the June and September, we'll still have salt, but it'll just be donuts and coffee maybe,
Coffee.
so they
Right.
know.
Right,
I don't know if that has to go into the letter from the police department, but
I'll talk to Sonia
well,
about that.
if the donuts and the coffee are covered by the police, we could maybe do a little something.
Yeah.
You know?
What else would be,
So how much do you guys want to allot to this one? We've got to make a dollar amount. So that way.
well, it's
Well, we don't
March and
know
like,
how much it is at Highview, right? We don't really
No,
have an
but we
idea.
have ti- we
but
have
you
to
said
vote
like
something.
500? Because if we do just the corned beef,
well,
It'd be more than
it's
that.
going to be more than, it'll be $600 if we just do sandwiches, hoping
Oh.
that he'll do it at $10 a sandwich.
oh, that's right, okay.
We have to, I wonder if there's, is there any other local or non-local places that's more of like a deli? What about like Mike's?
Oh, they're way
Or
too high.
They're,
They're
to make-
They
expensive.
don't, they wouldn't cook it either.
okay,
No, but we could get a price from them for, the corned beef sandwich from Highview is just a cold sandwich.
yes, it's a cold sandwich.
Oh, it's a cold
Correct.
sandwich?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just a
Oh.
corned beef sandwich, it's not a Reuben or anything.
yeah.
Well, not a Reuben, but,
Can we?
corned beef,
have we
corned
looked
beef and
into
cabbage.
Simon's as
That's what
well?
I was thinking.
Maybe Simon's restaurant?
We could get pricing from, if it's just, also Mike's and Simon's too. Mhm.
Okay, so let's just say then, you gotta take into consideration the plates and whatnot. Let's just say for food only,
But if it's coming in a box, we don't really need plates, do we?
it's not gonna come in a box because we're not having extras. It's gonna be basically a sandwich
But they'd still
with a
have to
bag of
box.
chips.
Well, but
They'd still have to box it.
to leave the
Just
restaurant,
wrap
leave
it,
the
right?
They just would probably wrap it. It's probably just
you
wrapped.
think?
They might just foil wrap it,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
put it in bags.
absolutely. Yeah.
Janet, if you want me to check with Mike's and Simon's,
Okay,
I can do that. And
Oh, yeah.
if you still want to
Simon's
do
too,
Highview,
yeah.
since you have a relationship with them? Okay,
Yeah.
because I
and
have a relationship
I
with
got,
Simon's.
I know that I have somebody who has a relationship with Simon's. Maybe I could have
Me
my
too.
friend.
Who's yours?
Who's yours?
Me? And Mike's, I have my brother-in-law.
Okay, all right, if you want to reach out to, I can reach out to my, there's another trustee who knows Simon's as
Okay, well then, hey,
So, maybe he
Go for
can
it.
reach out to see if he can get us a killer price as well, and then we can go from there. But we still need to vote on dollar amount for food. Let's keep the dollar amount for the food and then the dollar amount for like the paper goods separate. So that way we can at least move forward with talking to places on the food. So, how much do you guys want to plot this out to?
The minimum, I think, has to be 600.
Yes, I was gonna
Yes,
say the
yeah.
same thing.
okay.
Okay, so should we cover ourselves and just say 650 at the most? How about if we say no more than 650
Okay,
for the food? No more than 650 for food only, okay? And then we can, go from there. We can do the plates and let's just say, I don't know, between plates, napkins, do we have to do silverware as well, Janet? Silverware and cups. Let's just say for paper goods, we'll call it. And then keep in mind the paper goods are gonna last us the whole time.
Right.
What are we thinking, $200?
Yeah.
Okay, let's say that. And that'll get us through all 4 meetings. And then, decorations, decor for this next meeting, which, for March,
50.
$50?
Yeah.
Okay, for March. No more than $50. And that should take care of all of our requirements, correct? Mm-hmm. All right, so then,
be $900.
yeah, that's half our budget already,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
But then if we don't do anything, if we explain to them at the next meeting, we're gonna cut back because of the Senior Concerns
Mm-hmm.
Commission, for the, what is it, May?
June and September.
Oh, June and September.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then
Do a big
do a
dinner.
nicer
or-
one in December,
Right.
seeing that it's Christmas time.
And it's the end of the
Yeah,
year.
that might be,
So then we'll have another $1,000 or a little less.
yeah.
Are we good? What about dessert? We got dessert in there.
Oh,
Well,
how much?
that's why we did 650, I think.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
yeah,
should-
yeah.
We should be, we should be able to do, the cookies from Costco, like in the big thing of cookies are normally what, like, I don't know, what are they, like 20 bucks?
$20 for a big
Yeah,
tray,
so I mean, even if we get 2 of those, that's 40 bucks, let's say 50 bucks on the cookies, 600 bucks on the sandwiches, give or take, whatever, you know what I mean?
And, I mean,
That will be fine with the
Yeah.
650. And if we don't do as many cookies, they have donuts as well,
Right.
so that's okay. I think they'd rather have the sandwich
Oh, and
and the
drinks.
donuts than the,
we need, tea, that's what I was trying to write here.
Yeah.
Because my pen ran out of ink.
so maybe we just nix the cookies and leave the 650 for the
Well,
food and
sandwiches and
drinks.
chips.
Tea.
Food and beverages.
You said you guys have regular coffee?
And we'll
Yes.
just
Okay.
we'll keep donuts from the police department only
Okay.
for dessert.
Okay, so we got tea, decaf, and water.
Well, the donuts are served first, keep that in mind.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, so
So
they'll
no
probably
dessert.
want something sweet
Again,
after their lunch.
Again, it could be as simple as a cookie.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sure.
and we could even look at Restaurant Depot, it might be cheaper to
Right.
buy
We could
cookies
even get
pre-baked.
of ice cream and.
No, but even baked cookies to bake might be more inexpensive than buying bakery cookies, because I could bake the cookies.
Okay.
Oh,
That'd be
gotcha.
simple. That's
okay.
not a meal, that's not a meal
Deal.
preparation.
Okay,
So that could be, we can see how much the price difference would be between doing that or just buying bakery cookies.
Restaurant Depot.
Okay. So then, just to go over and re-go over everything, we said 650, no more than 650 for food and beverages only. $200 for the paper goods, which will take us through all the SALT meetings for the year. $50 for decorations at the most, and whatever savings we obviously make is better. The donuts and coffee is coming from the police department, and cookies, we're gonna look into either like cheaper cookies that are in volume, or maybe possibly cookies that we throw in the oven ourselves and cook. So at least everybody gets one cookie. Talking about 60 people to order for, and we're all gonna kind of look into some pricing. And then, anything you guys find out about the pricing, please get to Janet right away. So
Okay.
that way we can figure out where the food's gonna come from and it can be ordered for on time. And we also know, please also figure out whether they will deliver, and if
Direct line?
not, so we can
Pardon
make
me?
sure
Is
that we
this
do
your
pick
direct
up.
line?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So who would like to make the motion then for those dollar amounts?
I move that we approve a budget of what? So it would be $650, $700, $900?
Yes.
Okay. I move that we propose $900 for the SALT meeting, starting in March.
Is there a second?
Second the motion.
You want to take a
Uh,
roll call?
yeah.
All in favor?
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay, so that
Motion
passed.
passes.
Okay.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to tell us about that?
No, I think we've covered everything. Mhm.
Okay. Okay, then. Cindy?
All right. Number 7 on the agenda is the approval of the minutes from January 5th, 2026 meeting. Is there any discussion on those minutes?
Changes?
Any changes to those minutes?
Okay.
Nope.
Somebody needs to make a motion.
Make a motion to approve the minutes from January 5th meeting?
I move to approve the minutes from the January meeting.
Okay, is there a second?
I second the motion.
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed?
Okay.
Motion
That
passes.
Okay, moving along.
Okay, number 8 is chairman's comments. I actually don't have any. I do have something to say about Natalie from York Township. I was to go and see her on Friday, but my husband was in the emergency room, so I couldn't. So I will get in touch with her tomorrow for sure, and we can,
Well, I hope Chris is doing better.
yes, he is. Okay, that's for me.
Commissioner comments?
Commissioner comments?
Okay, Bev, you got anything you want to say? No?
Nope.
Okay, moving along.
Board liaison comments?
That's me. I would just like to say a couple things. One, I'm proud of us finally being able to start doing some stuff. I want to say also how appreciative I am that Janet is on board with us.
Yeah.
Janet is somebody who all of the seniors know. They have a rapport and a reputation with her. She has connections with them. She does so much with all of our seniors already. If you don't know about Janet's program, she already has. Please reach out to her if you are a senior wanting to get involved in things. From what I see, the seniors have a blast with her. So I'm really happy that she's on board with us. She's going to bring a lot of knowledge to the commission, and I'm glad that she's our liaison.
Tina, I have a question.
Yeah.
So is it Janet that set up these programs that are in place?
Yeah, Janet's in charge of all
different
that, yeah, correct. The other thing I'd like to say is, just for information, the VFW is going to be having a Sweetheart Dance, February 14th. It's for all ages. It's a family fun time, so bring your kids out, bring your spouses, bring your neighbors, your family members. It starts at 5
No, not in
PM
my
and it's
thing.
over at 10 PM, and it's being held at the VFW post on St. Charles. It's going to be kid-friendly, so they're going to have kiddie cocktails for the kids, adult beverages, there's going to be a live DJ, and it's free admission.
Get 'em in the
So it's a
VFW.
great way to not only support the VFW, it's a fun-filled day, and for you to take your little Valentine out. Another thing I wanted to just say in my report is, we got an email about the 2026 Polar Plunge for Illinois Special Olympics, and this came out from our police department. That date, save the date, is going to be March 21st. It is a Saturday. The location is going to be Oak Brook Bath and Tennis. And it's a cool opportunity if you want to get involved and join.
What was the date for that again?
That is March 21st. Did I say March 12th? March 21st. Okay, Saturday, March 21st, at Oak Brook Bath and Tennis. It's Special Olympics, so you can get involved by either participating or donating or just showing up and showing support. The theme this year's costume theme is Disney. So,
should be
if you
cute.
want some more information, please reach out to Ernesto Perez, at the Police Department, 630-834-7447, and, make a donation if you can. And that's all I have. That's,
Is the staff liaison.
Nothing to add other than what we've discussed, so.
Okay, thank you very much.
then we will need a motion to adjourn.
I move that we adjourn the meeting.
Second,
Second the motion.
all in favor?
Aye.
Favor?
Okay, and now you can say what time it is.
7:01 and 39 seconds.
There we go.